Hey friends, I'm here in San Diego for a Unite West site visit, and there's lots of things we're going to show you in this video on how to navigate your youth group through the airport, and the transportation, and through the campus of San Diego State. Then give you some insights into some off-campus activities, especially for those of you that are coming that day early or staying a day late. So let's take a look at what it looks like to navigate the airport as well as public transportation. Well, here we are at the San Diego airport. And it's a very round concourse. So I just got out of the airport, past that TSA line, and now I'm in the main part of the airport. And you can see behind me is some of the Spirit check-in stuff, and I'm gonna go walk around and see if we can find some of the other airline check-in stands. Okay, we're coming up on baggage claim here. This is what that's gonna look like for y'all. Here's the Southwest check-in area, and there's a whole nother security checkpoint right here. One thing I'm observing is it doesn't seem like there's a good access to a variety of food. It looks like some of it's like sit-down restaurant when we got out and where the gates were, and then right out here there's one or two things by baggage claim, and that's about it. Not a lot. So other than like the pop stand behind me here, which is closed late at night. With baggage claim to my back, ground transportation is to the right. Over here is the baggage claim, and then you can see the sign up here says ground transportation. We got rental cars, taxis, valet, ride app stuff, courtesy shuttles. All right, y'all, so now I'm over in Terminal 2. If you're on not Southwest, Spirit, Frontier, or Sun Country, but you're on the escalator, like Eric, then you're gonna be over here with like American, Delta, United, some of the more of the major carriers over here in Terminal 2. So they got some check-ins down that way, and then around that way, and then TSA is right behind. Oh, this is baggage claim at Terminal 2. So that escalator you see right behind me is where you will come down from your gates, from your flights, and it'll dump you out right here at baggage claim. So now that you've gotten your luggage from either Terminal 1 or Terminal 2 baggage claim, and you've then purchased your bus fare at the kiosk near the information stand, and both located in Terminal 1 and Terminal 2 near baggage claim, you're gonna need to get to the bus, right? So this is what that looks like. This is a Google Maps shot of the airport. This right here is Terminal 2. So if you come out of Terminal 2, you're gonna be looking right, here's the front doors. Over here is Terminal 1, and this is where you're going to be coming out for Terminal 1. Now, this light blue line roughly is the way that you would walk over to Terminal 2 if for some reason you needed to do that. You shouldn't need to do that because there's bus pickups here at Terminal 1 as well as Terminal 2. Now, what you're gonna look for is the 992 bus, all right? And you're gonna look for that going to Old Town in San Diego. So you're gonna get on that bus, and it's $2.50 for this part. Now, if you didn't purchase the card, the fare card at the airport, and you just wanna use cash, that's fine, but just know that the bus does not give change. So you're gonna need, it's $2.50. So you don't wanna put a $5 bill in and then not get the change back, right? So you would need to have $1 bills and quarters or other coins to make 50 cents. So now that you're on your bus, this is what the whole route looks like. So you're going to get on the bus right here. It's going to take you on this blue line down to the Old Town area. And then you're going to transfer to the green trolley. And that is going to take you all the way up and over to SDSU. Now, here's what that transfer station looks like. This is a close-up. So you're going to get off the bus right here at Broadway and Kettner. And then this is a little walk. This dotted line is a short walk. And you're going to get to the Santa Fe Trolley Depot right over here. And so then that will take you all the way to the campus. So something you're going to want to note is for the green line, there are trolleys that are express trolleys. So they don't stop nearly as often. So if you see one of those, that might be helpful and save you a little time. Otherwise, the non-express versions will stop like every couple blocks, and it'll just take longer to get there. When you get to SDSU, this is the end of the line. This is the transit station where you're going to get off the train, okay? Now, this dotted blue line is just taking you randomly to somewhere in the campus because I put that address in. But this is the transit station where you'll get off at SDSU, and it's just called the SDSU transit station. That is the end of the line where you need to get off. And here's exactly what to expect once you get off the trolley in the transit station. All right, y'all, I am here in the San Diego State University Transit Center. So this is where the trolley will come in from the airport. And so you'll be able to get out right here, and there's some stairs here. You're gonna wanna come up. There is, depending on where you get up, there's an escalator on the other side over there as well. But what you wanna do is you wanna look for the elevator that is next to this big open doorway, because this elevator will put you out on the right side of the street to get to the bridge, save you a few steps when you come out so you get to that. So let's see what it looks like heading out. So it's gonna look like this. There's a security office, and we're gonna come up this beautiful staircase right here. As you get to the top of the stairs, so here's the two elevator shafts. So this is the one that you want to come up. It's right. That's the one that'll bring you up, and then you're just gonna walk this way down the street, like so. We're gonna head this way. We're gonna go across that bridge and head down just a little bit further to get to the dorms. Some of you might end up taking a bus route, which actually these buses will put you out right here at this same transit station. You're just up on street level instead of down below at the train level or the trolley level. But you're gonna wanna get off here at this stop. This is the San Diego State Station, San Diego State University Station. It's the same thing. You just come right across from this bus stop, right over here, and gonna get on that ramp, go across the bridge. This document has some really great step-by-step instructions and pro tips to help you navigate the process from the airport to the campus and back. This is posted already in the Unite West section at covyouth.com. So if you want to grab this, you can go ahead and get it there. So now that you understand the process and have some insights, this website is the place to go for all the other information and questions you might have. It's just sdmts.com. So now let's take a look at what the dorm situation looks like and where they're located at on campus. This is a campus map of San Diego State University. And I want to start to orienting you to where you're at in campus by starting with the transit station. So when you come in on the trolley from the airport, you're going to come in right here in this area. This is the transit station. This is the student union. And then this is that ramp up to the bridge. You're going to come down here. You're going to hang a left down this walkway here. And this is all of the area with the dorms. I'm going to zoom in on that. And now you can see that bridge a little more clearly. And you're going to come down here, point of reference, there's a Domino's in this area. And then you're going to come down this pathway here. At this point right here, this is Tula Community Center. This corner is where you're going to check in and register as a group. So once you're checked in and registered, then you're going to continue down this sidewalk here. And you'll either be in Zura Hall or Tenoshka Hall. At least at this point, those are the most likely dorms we'll be in. If we're not in those two, it'll be one in this area. Now, what's really nice is you can see there's some green space. For example, over here, there's a sand volleyball court over here, and even a swimming pool over here. And we do have access to these resources. FYI, the swimming pool will only be open during certain hours because it's not lifeguarded, and we need to make sure we have supervision for that. If you are coming differently than public transportation via a bus or a van, or you're driving a car, whatever, you're going to park in one of these two parking structures, I believe number 4, and then you're going to come on over to this corner of Tula in order to get checked in. So I'm going to jump into a few videos that highlight exactly what these spaces look like.
Furniture is exactly the same. Every room comes with a micro mini fridge.
Those dorms look pretty cozy. Remember to bring your own bedding. And this is the Tula Community Center, which is likely where registration and check-in will happen. And then this takes us down to more of the campus. All right, y'all, so we just came from right around in between these buildings right here, down that walk, and just so you know, right here behind me is a Domino's Pizza. So we're gonna head over this bridge, and this is the way to get to the Student Union as well as the Transit Center. All right, so we just made the walk from the dorms down in this area up over. Here was that Domino's, and then we made it over the bridge. And like I said, if you turn left, there is the Transit Center. But what we're going to do next is check out this building here. This is the Outtakes Student Union. There's a number of really cool things that I'm going to show you in here, including a bowling alley, recreation, and hangout space. So there's a nice courtyard, and you'll notice right here is a really nice Starbucks. It's actually really huge. So this is a great places to connect with students, get a drink, and spend some time hanging out and relaxing. Well, that was the Student Union right here in this area. Now we are going to head up to this direction to what is called East Commons. This was recently renamed, but this is the dining area where we'll be eating. This side over here is specifically going to be our area. There's a doorway right here that we are going to use. And then over on this side of the East Commons are actually some restaurants. There's a Subway and some other options right in here. So if your students decide they don't want to eat the provided meal, they can bring their own money and purchase meals there if they would like. So we're going to make the walk up this courtyard, and I'll show you the entranceway into the East Commons, recently renamed. All right, y'all, this is the dining area as we're approaching this. Come on in, and here is our dining area. So for us, they will actually set up a food serving line back by those windows in this space.
Yeah, I'm not even sure what will be open. Some of them will be open, some of them won't.
And some of these places in here may be open or may not be. These would be additional purchase, but this is a food court. If you need to get away, or you need to meet with some students one-on-one, or you want to buy your leader's lunch or something like that, a separate entrance there, and lots of good stuff here. That's the door we just came out of, and then this is Bell Pavilion, where we went in. That's where the Subway and whatnot is. So now that we've seen the dorms down on the bottom right here of the screen, we've seen the Student Union and the Transit Center just above that, and we've seen the East Commons or Bell Pavilion where we will be eating our meals. And now it's time to look to another part of campus where we'll have our rec options, and we'll also see the arena where we'll have our morning and evening worship sessions. So to orient ourselves, here's where we had our meals. We're going to come across here and down this way, or if you're coming from the central part, the Student Union, you're just going to come straight across this way. So the bridge is here. You're just going to come straight across this way. And these fields right here, labeled ENS 700, is actually where we'll have sports tournaments and things like that, a lot of activities. And then this building right here called Viejas Arena is where we will have our worship space. So I'll show you a couple videos of that. Here we go. We are at the arena. You're going to come down from this way. Important to note that the bathrooms and things like that are actually outside of the venue. So you actually would head back outside the doors, just around the corner, and find the restrooms there. And it's a little bit hard to see, but right there where those windows are is actually a room behind there that is a sensory space. So if you have kids that have those sensory needs, that would be located in that area. All right, so that gets us almost everything on campus. There's a few more things I'll show you on this map, but don't have video for specifically. Going past the Viejas Center Arena here, across this road, now this is a busy street, so you gotta be careful. You can come across here, and we do have access to these fields, as well as this Aztec Aquaplex. We're still working on details for what the Aquaplex looks like, because there could be an additional fee there, but we do have access to these fields over here as well. Then to get back, pathway, you're just going to come back this way. Just FYI, we may use Peterson Gym here for some things. We're not sure yet, but that's a possibility. And then we're going to keep coming across this way, all the way back over here. And this gets us back to the Commons, to the bridge, and back to the dorms. And so that is everything that you need to know about the campus. So as you can tell, this is a pretty spread out campus, so definitely be prepared to have good walking shoes and sunscreen. If you've been to Chick in the past at University of Tennessee in Knoxville, that was really hilly. This campus isn't necessarily a lot smaller, but it's not as hilly. Let's go take a look at the beach and what the assets around the beach are for your group. Pro tip, you're gonna wanna plan to go to Mission Beach if you're taking public transportation. It will take you about an hour to get there. All right, y'all, we are here at the beautiful, beautiful beach. Look at that over there. We're gonna get to that in just a second. But right now, I wanted to show you all the things that are right here. Now, this is the Mission Beach parking lot. So that's what you wanna find if you're coming to the beach, the Mission Beach parking lot. There's all kinds of cool stuff right here. Okay, so you're gonna come in down this road from this direction here, coming this way towards me. And then you've got this strip of restaurants right here. Little retail space, which is super awesome. So if you need some things here, there's probably the go-to for working with students, right? Hawaiian shaved ice, boom, right there. And ice cream, you're probably gonna want that. So there's some good food options here. And then that is the beach right over that way. With the lifeguards station. And then over here is a whole nother setup of activities in that building there. Let's head to the beach. So if you want some things to do on the beach, like renting some bikes to go up and down the boardwalk here, or to rent some like paddle boards and stuff like that, there's a shop right here called Hamels, and they've got all kinds of goodies, beach gear. There's some bikes there, some paddle boards, also some clothing and souvenir stuff there. So your students might want to spend a little time there shopping and hanging out. A pro tip for this area is that I would definitely not let students go too far by themselves, for sure. Not alone, maybe not even without an adult. That's kind of up to you as the leader, but you might want to be real careful about those kind of things and just let your students wander off. Definitely don't want to do that. So as you can tell, Mission Beach is quite amazing. Lots of good assets, lots of food, lots of refreshing drinks like the shaved ice place and things like that. So thanks for watching this video. I hope that it answers most of your questions up front, but if you still have questions, please don't be afraid to let us know, and we'll be happy to do our best to get answers to those as soon as we can for you. Have a great day, and we'll see you in San Diego. All right, we're heading down to the Aquaplex. Aquaplex, and at the Aquaplex is the pool.
Yep.
Sounds like, and water slides.
No water.
So you never know who you're gonna run into at the San Diego airport, because we're all going to unite.
West Coast, West Coast.
Let's go. What is that? Diving boards?
Yes.
Diving boards. So high dives and low dives.
Yep.
Wow. Platforms like Olympics?
No platform.
Yeah, okay, just the bouncy ones.
The bouncy ones.
Okay. So, leaders, just know that there's a Starbucks. You will survive the week. Road thing here to the Aquaplex where there's a wave pool. No wave pool?
No.
No? Okay. Bye again. There's the university library that looks like an old World's Fair building. We're gonna go to the Aquaplex where there's a lazy river. No lazy river. Doing some putting. Eric's getting his PGA on.
Are you going to the Aquaplex?
Yeah, we're going to the Aquaplex.
Library.
That's so cool.
Down.
Yeah, it's like an Apple store.
Yeah.
You go.
Okay, I'm gonna be talking on
down on in there. Yeah, see? Hi, Michelle.
Hey.
This is Michelle, everybody. She's going to be doing amazing things for us. But there's, what else would we see? Zero entry pool? Wait, no. Okay. And then here's the dumpsters. Right here. Oh, I'm filming myself.
Real comprehensive tour.
Totally. Let's see what SDSU trash looks like today. Okay, black bags, great. No bodies. Have any questions? Where there's swimming lanes?
Yes.
Yes!
There
Yes!
are
And there's
swimming
lane markers?
Yes.
Yes! So we don't cross
Definitely.
over them when we win the race
Nope.
because we lose our medal when that happens.